Okay, so I'm going to talk about how to get into a hip hinge for your deadlift. So where you take the butt back and you get into your startup position ready for your deadlift without rounding the shoulders. So what we see a lot of, which we don't want to see, is people going down to get the weight and rounding the shoulders here like this. Okay, we want the butt to go back and the back to be neutral, so you go into a neutral spine. So the first thing to help you create this hinge deeply is put the feet either side of the kettlebell. So make sure your feet are either side of it, and then you're going to go down, hold the handle and drive the weight back into your heels. So push the weight back into your heels. And then pull the shoulder blades away from your ears. So you want to do this, drive them back. And you can see my arms are inside of my legs. So if I show you on an angle, as I go down, because the feet are either side of the bell, I drive my hips back, my butt back. I go into a hinge. I can feel my hands squeezing in this hinge. I hold the handle and I pull my shoulder blades away from my ears, squeezing the tension back. All the weight is in the back of my body, in my heels, and driving back into the posterior chain. So again, hands in the hip crease, drive the butt back, feet either side of the bell. When the butt's back, you hold your handle, put your arms inside of the legs, pull the shoulder blades away from the ears, and you should have neutral spine. We don't want this. We want the drive to be back, for flat back. You can imagine you can put something on your back and balance it there. Okay, so a drill to help you practice this is if you get a broomstick, a dowel, a mop, anything you've got in the house that is like a broom, and I want you to hold this stick on your back and have it down your spine, so you've got neutral spine, so it's connected to your butt, your head and the mid back here. So as I go forward into my hinge, I want the dowel to stay connected. If I do this, the dowel's going to come off, so I want you to use the dowel to help you to identify that you are keeping this neutral spine. You should feel the dowel on the 3 points of your body, your butt, your mid back and your head throughout the whole of this exercise. And up. And up. And up. So if you practice that with the dowel, and then start practicing with the kettlebell and working on getting that neutral spine here. Squeeze the shoulder blades down and back. All the load is in my posterior chain. And when I go back down, keeping the arms inside of the legs.